Gotta make sure my mic is still on, or else this review is gonna go wrong. Let's get back to the Hey It's Faye reviews. Let's get back to Hey It's Faye reviews. See me as you see fit, and I respect it. I guess I should make this joke now. I got my Java the Hutt. So, I'm ready to get started on this review. If I'm gonna review stuff, I need snacks. Beyond Belief Factor Fiction was a show that ran from the late 90s to the early 2000s. So the premise of the show is that you would watch 5 different stories. It was hosted by James Roiland and Jonathan Franks. So other things that I do on my channel is I do photography and Polaroid challenges, which you guys should check out if you're down. But I thought it would be fun to check out 2 stories from the show that involve photography and some twists at the end. You would see at the end which one was real and which one was fake, even though the real ones are kind of questionable when it comes to are they real. Either way, hey, it's Faye. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for tuning back in. If you're new, please check out the other content on my channel. And please subscribe if you are still subscribed and coming back. I appreciate you supporting and tuning back in. It's been a really crazy year and my uploading schedule has been really bad. Like really bad. So I'm fully focused on the channel now. I'm fully putting in my effort because before it was just like, I've just been all over the place when it comes to outside this boxed in camera that I'm in, or video I'm in right now, really. But either way, let's get started with the new series that I'm starting on my channel called Hey It's Faye Reviews. Take it away, Jonathan Franks.
Towns have mostly disappeared from the American landscape these days. Many have been bulldozed to make room for strip malls and freeways. Some have been saved as tourist attractions.
Like his stance. This is the Western feel right here. Yeep, yeep.
In fact, you might say it's a location that truly deserves the name Ghost Town.
I'd been traveling around the Southwest shooting photos of ghost towns for a national magazine when
I really like that transition from the 2 voices. You would call it a true ghost town. I've been shooting photography for a while.
my truck blew a radiator hose. Was somewhere around 115 in the shade.
Dang it, this empty water bottle is empty.
I knew one thing. I had to get out of the heat.
Really, Sherlock? Like how he got here is really weird. Like the way that they painted. Let's just watch.
No signal. I wasn't surprised. They never work when you really need them.
Ain't that the truth?
I really needed water now.
I needed water now.
And everywhere I looked, I saw nothing but sun.
Everywhere he looked in the daytime, he saw nothing but sun. What a shocker. Why are they making this guy sound like he's a freaking idiot? Everywhere I looked, there was nothing but sun. Dang it.
According to my map, I was only a few miles away from a ghost town called Red Ridge. I found Red Ridge, but there was no gas station and not a tourist in sight. The town looked completely deserted.
I was not too far away from a ghost town, and when I arrived to this ghost town, it was completely deserted. Empty. No tourist in sight. Not a goddamn gas station or person around. It's like this ghost town is a ghost town, man.
Where'd you get those clothes? Wearing your skivvies in public.
My skivvies?
Where's your skivvies, man? Where's your skivvies? Your skivvies.
Oh, I get it. You're shooting a movie here, huh?
Oh, I get it. You're shooting a movie. I need to stop eating these snacks. They're getting in the way of my review. Like, every time they say something funny and I want to react, I'm eating a snack.
Movie here, huh? You're joking, right?
If someone spat in my shoe, I wouldn't be like, come on, man, you're joking. Man, you're judging me. Come on, you spitting on my shoes. Ah. I'm sorry.
Hi, y'all.
And they just act like it's normal. I don't get it, you know? You think that everybody else around him would be like, this is kind of some weird witchcraft or something, you know? And I mean, they had photography at this time period, but they don't have, you know, a guy strolling in with a watch that tells the time. I mean, come on, man. Burn them at the stake. You would think they'd be a little bit more what's going on here themselves, you know? But they're just like, I'm alright, it's fine.
What'll you have?
I need to stop reaching for the snacks because I love how these people say their lines.
What'll you have?
What will you have?
A cold beer.
A cold beer.
My truck broke down. I really need to find a gas station. Do you mind if I use your phone? My what? Your telephone. Look, you can keep the change. Just give me something to drink. Please, I've been baking under that sun for the last 2 hours, and nobody's making any sense here.
My money doesn't work, and why do I have to explain everything, and you're all crazy? I mean, why isn't... Nobody's calling any of this out. He has a Hawaiian bright painted shirt on. I mean, you know, nobody else is like, whoa, what is this guy talking about?
Excuse me.
I mean, you don't have to be rude even if you're freaking out, but yeah, I don't know why this is the revelation that makes him go, wow, I'm in a time slip. This guy's reading a newspaper that could have just been any prop lying around.
What year is it? It's 1848. What year you think it is?
It's 1848. What year you think it is, kid? Oh my god. Where was the direction? Where was the direction in this? God, I mean, if that was cringy, I get it. Because that was just like, why would he say his line like that? Honestly, though, full support. Full support, okay? I really, really love the acting in this show.
Can't be 1848. That's more than 150 years ago.
This guy can multiply faster than I can. And that's just a jab at myself. Just, that's it.
Who are you people? Why are you doing this to me? What's going on here?
Are you people? Why are you doing this to me? What's going on here? I'm gonna wreck it! White kid in town. Did you hear that little slip in? What was that? What? Never seen a white kid in town. What did she say? Never seen some mess town. Never seen a white kid in town. Never seen a town before.
All right, I'm gonna call a friend. I'm gonna have him pick me up. You'll never see me again.
Drop your weapon now.
This is not a weapon. This is a phone. You call people with it. See?
See?
Oh!
Oh! I don't know guns too well, but I'm pretty sure if you're standing as far away as my camera is, which is, you know, just an arm length away basically, and you got shot at with your phone, and you'll see the phone will have a hole in the middle of it, and in a moment, like, I'm pretty sure your hand is gonna have a little bit more of an injury than just an owie, sir. But, okay, I digress, I guess. In this fantasy world we call beyond belief factor fiction. And it makes more sense in the Twilight Zone, to be honest.
I woke up the next morning in a jail cell. At first, I didn't know where I was. And then it all started coming back.
Because that's the reaction you would have when you go, oh yeah, I entered that time slip and I'm surrounded by a bunch of Western lunatics.
Sheriff! Sheriff, let me out of here!
My name is Jeff. Like, who's Jeff? Like, where did Jeff come from?
And the first few times I thought that he was like, Jeff, let me out of here, Jeff. But the subtitles say sheriff. He's like, sheriff, let me out. So I don't know why he's like, Sheriff Jeff, let me out, Sheriff Jeff. Maybe I'm just being mean now.
Sheriff!
If only that could work in real life, am I right?
Whoa, ho, ho, ho!
Oh, ho, 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 there, young man, slow down. I need assistance, my sleigh broke down, and the Rudolph and the red-nosed reindeer came around.
I don't think so. That saloon hasn't been open for over 100 years.
But there were people and music. It was 1848, and they didn't know what a $20 bill was. And
This woman never saw a town before, and
then the sheriff shot me, and...
Hey, take it easy. The heat can play tricks with your mind, son. What is it?
Nothing. Just an old cell phone.
I don't think I was paying attention the first time, and I'm like, oh, okay, so he was traveling to this ghost town intentionally, and he just didn't, for some reason, have enough supplies to last. But no, it turns out that his car broke down, and instead of going the direction he came from, knowing where he's going, he decided to just walk randomly and follow a map through the woods to find a ghost town, which is abandoned, which somehow this cop patrols and has never seen any activity at all. I mean, the cop's never seen any activity at all, but this guy who came out of nowhere saw the most biggest ghost experience ever in his life, and, you know, and I mean, okay, and all he has to show for it with a broken IKEA phone with a hole in it, like, okay, fine, alright, that's cool, I guess.
Next, a young woman lives with the ghost of her favorite cat on Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.
Wendy Baker is a proud cat lover. In fact, you might say that the attention she pays to her cat, named Precious, is obsessive.
I love cats. I love every kind of cat. I just wanna hold all of them, but I can't. I love every cat. I am a proud cat mother. I love cats. I adore cats. I am probably going to be a cat lady in the future. I'm not damning myself to that. I will be happy to have that title, to be quite honest with you. They are little tiny lions that just get to crawl around your house, and they're so cute, and I love cats. I'm gonna take shots at the girl in this video who's gonna act a little nuts, but I probably would act the same way if I was in her circumstances.
It's enough attention to fill a lifetime, or, for that matter, 9 lifetimes.
Got him!
As a child psychologist, I had worked with hundreds of cases, but never before had I entered a situation not knowing the nature of the problem.
As a child psychologist, I enter situations not knowing any certain fact about what's going on. I mean, they could be extremely violent, like, you know, serial killer type tendencies, and I'm just gonna go in fully blind because that's what you do when you're at an agency that calls you to go to someone's house and give you no specifics at all. Right? Is that what you guys do as therapists? I don't know. I'm just a little surprised that, like, they would bring this woman over and they wouldn't tell her anything at all. Like, they wouldn't prep her at all. Like, okay.
Oh, and Wendy really loved that cat. I mean,
Precious slept on her bed every night on a special pillow, followed Wendy around like a shadow. It was really sweet. Where is the cat?
So at first, I was like, obviously the cat's dead, lady. Weren't you listening? But then at the beginning, when they first started talking, the first thing the mom says is this.
Well, she actually takes better care of the cat than she does herself.
She takes better care of the cat than she does herself.
Oh, well, about 2 months ago, it ran out into the street. And Wendy hasn't gotten over the loss.
No, we figured give her a little time.
Yeah, but it's been 2 months. It's a little bizarre.
Not in the bizarre, okay? Anybody who is a true fur baby mom or dad, it's just 2 months isn't, like, no, it's a lifetime of missing. I mean, I had a cat when I was, like, in elementary school, and I still talk about that cat till this day, because they always stick with you. So it's not bizarre. They're wrong. I'm right.
And then we thought she was doing it on purpose, just to make us angry, and now we don't know what to think, except that she is taking this way too far.
What teenager would do that? My cat died, and to make my parents really angry, I'm just going to, pretend that my cat's still alive. I mean, I get, like, if she was upset that they let her cat out on accident, but if my parents let my cat out, I wouldn't be like, wow, I am so pissed off at my parents that I am going to now act like my cat is still real just to piss them off. I mean, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Has your parents never had company over or something? Why is it so shocking to see somebody? Or
Hey, Wendy, this is the doctor we talked about.
yeah, the doctor that we talked to you about, but we didn't talk to the doctor about.
Oh. About Precious?
Yeah, about your insanity, honey. We need you to talk to her about it.
Good baby.
Seriously, what the f are you doing?
You're hungry today, huh?
13 years of raising this kid, and this is what I get! A crackpot as a daughter! How can you not convince the doctor that she's not crazy? I don't know.
The food actually disappears. In the morning, it's half eaten.
And somebody's been shitting in the cat box, and I am just dang tired of it, Doc.
We found this.
That would be scary, just thinking your kid's sitting there with a knife, just shredding your expensive couch. And wouldn't that... Okay, I love my cats, but I'd be a little bit pissy if they passed away and I still had to pay for cat food and my furniture was still being shredded. I'd be a little bit like, come on, Mrs. Mitten Balls. Why are you doing that?
Would you mind if I used your camera?
What? And play right into her fantasy?
Like, I'll explain why her playing along with her fantasy is a little fudged up.
I can't say I have a lot of experience in situations like this, but something in my gut just tells me that this is the right move. Is there film in that camera?
Gotta help your daughter out. We're gonna get this situated. Is there film in that camera? Let's do this thing. Such a boss, man. Like, I like that energy.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Great.
Great. Thank you for letting me do my goddamn job, Phil.
They just don't get it. I don't need a shrink. They need glasses.
It's a nice room.
Yeah, it's all right. The old house was nicer.
I had 4 walk-in closets in my old house. This one just has 2.
Your parents say you spend a lot of time in here.
Yeah, well, they won't leave me alone out there. They're always mad.
What a little brat, okay? Like, I understand that she's probably feeling pressure from her parents because they don't believe her and all that. And she's like, am I crazy? I don't know. But she doesn't have to be, like, that kind of tone of voice. Like, yeah, this is better, I guess. I'm just gonna go to my room. Like, And she, you know, I don't know, maybe that's just me, but she's acting a little snooty, to be honest. A little snozberry.
Hey, how would you feel if I took some pictures of Precious?
Are you trying to make me like you?
A little.
Son of a bitch. I'm in.
You scaredy cat?
You scaredy cat, you! Get over here, you little silly Billy! Well, come on, pose for the good old lady so I can prove that I'm not crazy. Come on now.
Hey, how about if I take a picture of you holding Precious?
Sure. Okay.
Oh, hell no!
I'm not crazy. Take the photo. You're getting a little snippy. Oh, The cat starts attacking her, the ghost cat. Someone messed with the cat box. Someone's ripping up the carpet. Whatever. But can we have somebody getting like a ghost scratch from the cat? You know, that would be hilarious. Okay, but no, they just. I mean, in the way, you know, it's funny as hell.
Great. That's beautiful.
Yep, I'm about to go to her parents and say that she's definitely crazy and put her on a bunch of medication that they're gonna have to pay for. Like, that is generally a good idea, you know, in developing the photos and showing he's not there. But then again, she full-heartedly believes that she sees this cat. So why wouldn't she see the cat in the photos herself? If they develop the photos and the cat's not there, and they show the girl and she's like, no, yeah, the cat is there, see it? I would believe that because she's already miming the cat being on the counter eating the food. Why wouldn't, you know, she believe the cat is in the photos too? Also, they kind of pick and choose. The cat really picks and chooses when it's going to show up. So, like, the food's gone in the morning, but right there, when she laid out some water for the cat, like, you don't see any ripples or anything. I think that's what this episode's kind of missing. A little bit of, like, they could hear a scratching noise and they go to the couch, or they look back at the water and, like, it's rippling or something. Just a little bit more ambiance in that factor. But, you know, eh.
You know what they say about pictures? Sometimes seeing is believing. Yeah.
And that cost you a total of, well, we'll just settle that with the insurance company, won't we? Finally, it just took playing into her delusions the right way.
Hi. I called my husband, but he's not here yet. Please come in.
I guess also the daughter couldn't make it either. She was stuck in the 405 traffic.
Come in.
That good old LA traffic, am I right?
I just got back from the photo lab.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I'm real, bitch. I love the smug look on the cat. It's such a cute cat. It's so fluffy and puffy, and they could have gone with any cat, but like we need that cat specifically. And I just love the smug look on the cat's face. He's so smug. Like, I'm real. It's so cute.
Was it an old photographic image left over from when Precious was still alive?
An old photographic image? You know, wouldn't that be funny if, like, this story was true, but the true origins behind it is that they were like a family of trollers, and they just really wanted to, like, terrorize an innocent therapist, and they just randomly chose one from the yellow pages, and and they settled on this woman, and like, they just thought, wouldn't it be so funny if she, like, saw the camera and wanted to take a photo, and she did, and then we just got another cat and just, like, redid the image? I mean, that'd be hilarious. That is such a good waste of our time, right?
Does this story of the invisible cat deserve to be deposited in the bank of truth? Or have we tossed another lie into the kitty?
Got him! I hope it's true, because I want my cats to be with me for eternity. Eternity. So let's find out if these stories are fact or fiction.
How did you judge the story of the girl with the imaginary cat?
I judged it a lot.
Did we make up this story of the young woman obsessed by a cat that nobody but her could see?
Put in your answers, kids.
No. This story is inspired by an actual event that took place near Paris in the mid-50s.
Near Paris in the mid-50s. But we just, you know, wanted to be in the old suburban area for this good old tale reimagination.
Take another look at the man who found himself surrounded by the ghost of the Old West.
Drop your weapon now.
Did you think this story really happened? We got you, partner. It's a fake.
We got you, partner! It's a fake!
As you might have guessed, the photos Thomas took never came out. How could an image of Precious show up in the photograph? What's the explanation here?
As you would have guessed, a stay-at-home dad's camera that he got from the everyday store can capture spiritual ghosts than a photographer who has high-quality equipment that he spent a lot of money on. Ooh! Thank you for watching. Hey, it's Faye Reviews. Yeah, check out my other videos. That would be cool. Yeah, thank you for checking out. Hey, it's Faye Reviews.